Joining me now from Srinagar, Kashmir is Dr. Sandeep Mawa. He is the same Kashmiri Pandit businessman who also has a pharmacy in Srinagar, and his own salesman was shot dead by the terrorists just about 24 hours ago. He missed it by chance. And I use the word miss because from all inputs now received, it appears that it was Sandeep Mawa on the target in the series of attacks on Kashmiri Pandits in the past few days. Sandeep, first, thank you for speaking to me. I understand this takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery, considering you've escaped that attack and you're now speaking to me. But what happened? Were you in Srinagar when this attack took place?
Yeah, I was in Srinagar. I was at my office at around 3. And suddenly I got a call from the police that there is some input that somebody might attack you. So I had to leave in a hurry. So in between, I left my car and went in some other car. And unfortunately, at around 8, when my employee was trying to get my car, he just sneaked into my car and he was shot 4 bullets. It was very unfortunate. He was like a family to us. Mohammed Ibrahim Khan is not my employee, he's like a
Hmm.
brother to me and been employed with me for last 14 years, 13 to 14 years.
So you're saying that you were the one on target, and perhaps the terrorists thought that Ibrahim was
Yes.
you.
In fact, Muslim Jabas force yesterday claimed that they have been able to eliminate me. But
Yes.
in the morning, they clarified that the attack was not on Muhammad Ibrahim Khan. It was intended for Dr. Sandeep Mawa and Roshalal Mawa, my father. And unfortunately, mistook Ibrahim Khan as Sandeep Mawa. That's what themselves they have clarified today. Muslim Jambas force.
How do you how do you react right now? Because there have been in the past there have been attacks on Bindru. I was in Kashmir when Deepak Chand and the Sikh teacher was also attacked in Srinagar. I also saw the fear firsthand. But for you to know that it didn't stop there, that you were now on target, Sandeep, how do you react to these series of attacks? Because these are people around you now. You don't know who has a gun in his hand and possibly will not make this mistake again next time.
See, they don't want Kashmir to settle down towards peace and prosperity. That is their whole idea. They want to destroy Kashmir. They want to make this hell and gain
Yes.
out of this hell. That's what they're doing. I'm not deterred. I'm here, staying here. I'm not going to run away. Be assured, I'm here despite opposition from my family, my parents. They're literally weeping, but I said, no, I'm not going to leave. Somebody has to sacrifice.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, yesterday my employee got, but I'm not going to leave. I'm just fighting it out with my Muslim friends, with my Hindu friends, with my Christian friends, with my Sikhs. I'm just collectively, we have to fight it out. We can't run away and leave this open field for them. They want to destroy Kashmir, destroy Kashmiris, irrespective of their caste, color, and creed. The idea is
Yes.
to destroy Kashmir. They don't want to see Kashmir prosper and grow. They
Do you
want
think
Kashmir
there was
should go down the lane and should they should gain out of this. That's whole their idea is ultimately to gain out of this conflict.
yes? Do you think in the past few years, so to say, that the situation was settling down and that is what started to bother? These terrorists want to show their impact yet again in the valley, specifically when you target the minorities, the fear spreads faster.
It is a frustration. Things are
Hmm.
settling down back in Kashmir. After 2019, things are people have realized that death and destruction has no role in Kashmir. We need to prosper, we need to industrialize, we need to gain, we need to get employed, we need to create employment. That's what the new Kashmir is looking for. But unfortunately, those old schemers, those politicians and old separatists want to put Kashmir to hell and burn it, but would not allow it anymore. They
I
can
think
take my
these
life, I'm ready, but I'm not going to surrender now. And this is not my opinion. This is the common opinion of the common masses of Kashmir, irrespective of their caste, color, and creed. They are ready to fight it out this time.
I think, and these are the brave voices like yours and others also that needs to come forth. Uh, at this point, not many know that your own father, Roshan Bawa, has survived terror attacks in the past as well. Decades ago, he was also targeted. Now it is you. How do you see this situation? This is never ending. Happened in the 90s. Now it is happening as well. So my question would be to you, I know that Hindus in many areas are less than 1%. And because I've spoken to them, I report about them, I know the fear that they felt this time. That when they felt everything was now normalizing, and suddenly these series of targeted attacks start, and of influential businessmen like we have seen in the past. How do you think that the majority community or the Muslim community there in Kashmir can come forward? Express support, express confidence, because with that number that they have, how can they come forward to help you also get that confidence?
See, the ordinary Kashmiri Muslims are helpless as I am. But the time has come, we need to collectively join together and fight it out, because we can't keep this war going
Yes.
forever. We need to change the situation, and my staying itself is an indication that we want to fight it out with our Muslim brothers together and solve Kashmir once for all. They can't scare us with gun. They are scaring me and making me run away, and with Muslims, they're keeping them quiet with gun. They can't keep this for long. We need to fight it out, and we're working on it.
Do you see because I noticed that you're constantly promoting communal harmony through a lot of banners that you have, the Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Ittihad, and you want them to come together. Do you think it will eventually be the common local Kashmiri who needs to come together?
One day it will
United,
definitely
because
come.
that is what jihadis don't want. They want that distrust and the disharmony to come.
See, their idea is communal hatredness. Our idea is communal harmony. That is the difference. They need to understand it. They can't divide us on these lines. The time has come. We will fight it out. This time we'll definitely fight it out, either with our blood or with our fight. We'll fight it out. Don't worry. We are taking full care, and we'll join together. Our Muslim friends, my Sikhs, my Buddhist, my Christian friends are all
Yes.
together, and this time we'll fight it out. Come what may.
Sandeep, tell me about Ibrahim, the family member, so to say, your employee who did get shot. You know, it must be very painful to know that
He
he
was
got
my employee.
attacked.
He was my brother. He was my brother from last 14 years. He was employed with me. Yeah, he has small kids, a daughter and a son. How would I face them? I feel that I have murdered them. I can't face them. The situation is such. I have been shattered. I can't leave my home because police is not allowing me to leave my place to go to them, because they think there must be some protest from some other people. I'm really shattered how to face them, because I personally feel it is death of my family. It is not Ibrahim. It is family. My family. My brother has been shot. Such was the bond. Such was the bond between a Kashmiri Hindu and a Muslim. That was the bond. And unfortunately, these militants don't want this bond to continue. They want to spoil it up and create disturbance in Kashmir and make money out of this and make profit out of this.